All right, we're working on the 1970 Buick LeSabre. And we're doing a transmission build. I'm getting ready to tear it down here. I got the exterior cleaned up enough. I'm gonna start taking it apart. I don't know, I know a lot of people will just tear them apart dirty, but you know, I'm the one who's gonna be touching it the whole time I'm working on it, and I'd rather get it clean first. And I'll continue cleaning on it more. As I go. And you can use your engine stand, all right? Just like you bolt it up to the back of the engine, you can bolt it to your transmission also. There is a part where you have to have it, you know, upside down, up and down, like in this. Instead of this way, it has to be this way. So what I did for that is I built this, then you bolt that to here, and then you can bolt the other two holes to your engine stand. So you can put the transmission in a vertical position. Something about you have to drop this in a vertical position when you're ready. But we'll get to that. First time I did it, I actually just hung it from the engine hoist in a vertical position, but that doesn't work quite as well, although it did work. I've had the car since 1992. And I guess I've just named off at least twice I've already rebuilt this transmission, but the weak point is the low reverse clutch. And that's really the only thing wrong with it right now. I thought about sourcing a torque converter, but I went ahead and cleaned up the threads and gave this one a fresh coat of paint so that it can be reinstalled. I don't believe there's anything wrong with it. I was just gonna replace it because when you buy a new transmission, you always get a new torque converter with it. When I'm done with the internals on this, it will be new. The kit should be here today, thanks to FedEx and eBay. So I'm on the journey once again with the car. I checked my paint supply and I don't have much of that color left. If I want to put another coat on, I'll have to buy some. You know, I probably do have enough paint. You know, there's just some spots like right there, and right there in the trunk lid. There's just a few places where the paint peeled, which yes, I would sand and prime before doing that, you know, just around this area here. I could probably get by with a quart kit on this. That might be the solution. Then I could do the full paint job. I had a gallon, but I've already painted two cars with it. Both the Buicks are this color. I have a 70 and a 94. Then I'm going to want to level up the car. I'll bring it up in the back. I'm going to make sure this engine don't tilt back while I'm doing it. I'm going to find another way to hold it up in place. I'm thinking about using the chain underneath. I'll pick it up and pull the jack stand out and put a chain across. And then I'll jack up the back end. I'll make it level with the front. I had enough room, but you know, my clothes were catching on stuff and getting ripped up. So I could use just a little more room. I don't want to go up too high, or my, you know, the transmission jack only goes up so high, so. But I'm not going to raise the front, just the back, so we'll be fine. I have the Haynes manual for the transmission. I also have the 1970 Buick full-size factory assembly instruction manual. Yeah, this actually shows you how to build the car from scratch. It's a pretty good book, but some of it's just hand-drawn notes people made when they were working at the factory building the car. So even though they're originals, they're a little bit difficult to understand, but there's a lot of really good stuff in that book too. So this is John Rudy with Rudy Racing, signing off.